Welcome back to another episode of Berrien Birders. As teased in the last episode of Kristen, it's hard to find worthwhile subjects to video in southwest Michigan in winter, so let's return back to Florida, where I took a trip about a year or so ago, and let's talk about great blue and great white herons, because this is a fun subspecies and morph pair. So great blue heron, and here we see kind of our traditional great blue heron, that this is an immature, is probably about 8-9 months old, as evidenced by the amount of brown in its plumage, photographed last January. I think this is in the Everglades, actually. Great blue heron, similar to red-tailed hawk, has a bunch of different subspecies. And some of the subspecies in great blue heron have a white color morph. Ours here in the eastern United States is pretty much just dark, but the Florida subspecies, which we see here, in South Florida, about 90% of the population, they're white morphs. And here we see kind of the pale legs, paler than what a great egret would have, and that heavy, big, heavy bill of a great blue heron. This one possibly bloodied by some local field mice. Hard to know for sure, or if that's just kind of some of the local Florida mud on this bill. But you can see this bird stalking through an upland area. I don't know if the white color morph would be more resistant to bright sunlight and more likely to forage in upland locations, similar to what we see cattle egret and great egret do, whereas the darker great blue prefers to be able to keep his feet cool in the alligator-ridden Florida swamps, or no. But a question for another time. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. We'll have more content.